from his outside linebacker spot. A little bit of a bad exchange between Kostraba and very obviously upset Clint Valdetta there.
Yeah.
Phil Hopkins not happy about it. Glenbrook South defense does the job, and Keith, both defenses really playing superb this afternoon.
They sure are. That'll bring up a 4th and 6 and a punting situation. The special teams have been excellent, and again a boomer of a punt back inside the end zone and goes out of the end zone, and special teams.
Alex Barton is just booting the ball today and giving Glenbrook South no field position. Doug Polina a little bit confused on what to do on that one.
Wow.
Finally decided to get away from it again. If that ball takes a bad bounce, could have hit off his leg.
Most certainly. Boy, what a booming punt there for Maine South. 1:15 remaining, 7-7 is the score. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here on TCI of Illinois' high school football game of the week. Certainly is an exciting one, to say the least. Shane Wetter works here from the 20-yard line and give us off to the left side of the line.
I tell you, neither defense is giving anything. Glenbrook South continues to run to the Maine South, to their left side, to Maine South's right side of the line. But either way, both defenses just not giving anything, either in the running or passing game.
Polina only a game of 1 right there.
Time to pull out your trick plays, maybe?
Yeah, right. There needs to be a big play. It could be a big play wins this game. 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Triple back offense, and they give us to the outside.
Oh.
Not fooled at all. The carrier was Doug Polina,
and the tackler was Matt Rubino. Mr.
Wow.
Polina meet Mr. Rubino, and Matt Rubino won that battle. Number 44, outside linebacker, a terrific hit. The fans love it, and the Hawks defense getting better as the game goes on.
Most certainly, open field hit, and he was not letting Polina get by him for sure there. So it brings up a 3rd and 9, and once again a crucial situation where you can put him deep in their own territory and they have to punt.
And now Maine South can send their big front line, Tim Kapfer, Mark Sroka, and company. After number 7, David Shanewater. We'll see if they try that little quick give to Gottfried up the middle.
They will not get the play off.
That was a quick third quarter.
It certainly was, and the defense obviously a big part of the third quarter as they lost 3 yards on the play before that. At the end of the third quarter here, Maine South 7, Glenbrook South 7. Come back for an exciting fourth quarter here on TCI of Illinois' high school game of the week.
Hi, I'm Susan Anderson.
Across from Glenbrook North High School, in Schaumburg on Lunt Avenue, in Streamwood near Poplar Creek Library, and for your added convenience, monthly payments are accepted at Vans TV Sales and Service in Des Plaines.
Welcome back to the battle in Park Ridge here. 3rd down and 12, a big play, and it's a hit right up the middle, and then they're not going to get much, maybe a gain of 3 or 4 yards.
Well, that may look like a conservative call to a lot of people that are watching, but that is a play Glenbrook South has gotten big yardage on. Maine South was ready for it on 3rd and long. The quick give to Gottfried inside with the trap blocking. The Hawks stop it and force the punt.
That's the play that worked earlier in the first quarter to get that big, it was 1st down and 25, and they got a 1st down out of it. That play worked earlier.
Yeah, both these teams have really scouted each other very well.
Definitely. Here's the punt. Fairly good punt by Woodfield. Goes over the head, and let's see where it takes a bounce at about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Hawks are going to take over.
Well, Alex Barton doing it for Maine South. Matt Whitfield doing it for Glenbrook South. Another excellent punt. Backs Maine South up on the 33-yard line. Not much wind, but the little bit of wind that there is, Maine South will be going against it. The wind's blowing from the left to the right of your screen. There's a look at Matt Reel, Chris Polina on the defensive core for Glenbrook South.
Let's see if Mike Kostraba airs it out a little bit more than he has so far. Only 2 passes.
Has been very lonely today. Number 80, they haven't looked his way but once.
And a big hit up the middle, and this time Dula once again close to the 1st down, call it a gain of 8.
And Matt Rubino picking up a good gain, and the Glenbrook South defense with an assist from the official, because just as Rubino was getting ahead of steam going, he kind of ran into the ref. Without it, he might have made even a bigger gain. But either way, Good. First play for the Hawks offense.
Okay, that was Matt Rubino on that play. Now into the game is Marty Dula, and there's an official timeout for the measurement. It's going to be pretty close.
How about the, might this game come down to the field goal kicking?
Possibly. Here's the replay.
There he busts open, and you can see running into the ref, Mike Thurison making the tackle from his safety spot.
Once again, right up the middle, as we've been talking about. Very rarely do they go out to the end. They did not get the first down. 2nd and 1 ball on the 42-yard line with 10:55 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Haven't mentioned the Maine South center. You see him there, number 54, Tim Mulvihill, doing a fine job for the Hawks.
Feldetta gets it this time, easily has the first down and a little bit more, maybe a gain of 3 yards there, so it'll be 1st and 10. And the way the third quarter went, that's a pretty big thing happening there.
Very quick third quarter, and I'm sure Phil Hopkins would love nothing more than to see his Hawks have a nice, slow, ball-controlled drive down the field, eat up 6 or 7 minutes, come up with a score, and really put Glenbrook South with their back to the wall. Looks like South is...
Here's Shane Wetter. Dual backfield, and the give is to Matt Rubino, the ball carrier.
So much more in the second half. They have not given the ball to Feldetta.
No. Dula
Maybe
and
keeping
Rubino
him fresh for the final run, but you're right. Rubino and Dula doing an excellent job.
Gain of about 3 yards. Call it, check that 2 yards. Call it 2nd and 8. Clock ticking, 10 minutes. And this time Dula does get the ball, and he's in the open field to about the 35-yard line, and he really picked up some steam there. And we're talking about Feldetta being the star, but Dula, Marty Dula, has really come up big here for the Hawks.
5'11", 175 pounds, only a junior, Marty Dula, in this big game, in this pressure-packed game. Nobody has stood out more than Dula. Watch the good run, the excellent blocking.
To the outside they're running.
Good little cutback move there, and a major pickup for the Hawks.
Very good cutback movement. Feldetta gets the ball this time. Not much there.
There's John Davis, the defensive coordinator for Glenbrook South. They've done a good job this half of shutting down Feldetta, but number 42, surprisingly, Marty Dula, rapidly becoming the star of the game.
Kostraba hands off to Feldetta, bounces off a couple of guys for a gain of a couple, but it'll be 3rd and long here coming up for the Hawks, and this is as much offense as we have seen here in the second half.
Really, since the first quarter, the defenses have dominated. Yet another big 3rd down play, although I would think, Keith, that this would be 2-down territory.
Yeah.
Even if they don't make it here, they got to be going for it on 4th down. Too short to punt, too long for the field goal.
The way the Hawks defense is playing, I would think so, because they're playing excellently right now. And bringing in the play,
a little bit of confusion for
Matt
Maine
Rubino brings in the play to his quarterback, and Rubino's the one who gets it, a hard hitter, and he's going to go nowhere. Stopped dead in his tracks.
That is Matt Reel, number 56. Folks, you want to see what a high school football, what a football player should look like, take a look at number 56. That is Matt Reel. Plays that inside linebacker spot, and he just stood up, Matt Rubino.
Reel sort of reminds me of like the Chris Zorich from Notre Dame. Now he plays with the Bears, I know. I mean, not that tall, but yet quick enough and strong enough to be a linebacker, and he plays the position very, very well.
It was interesting when they played Evanston. It was Matt, the defensive star, going up against his father, the coach. There you see Matt Reel had 11 second-half tackles versus Glenbrook North. Haven't seen the stats, but got to be one of the leading tacklers in the area, if not the state, from his inside linebacker spot.
Big play here, 4th and 7, ball on the 32-yard line. Let's see what they go with. Feldetta was the lone back to passing, but here comes a big sack.
And I believe it was Matt Reel, number 56. You don't think of him as a pass rusher. The Titan fans absolutely love it. Maybe the biggest play of the second half. Kostraba back to pass. The coverage was excellent, and Matt Reel dumps the quarterback.
There's the replay, and boy, that sure was something as you took a look at it. And I tell you what, the last 2 plays made by Matt Reel could be a big key if Glenbrook South is going to win this game.
And you